Hi, this is Carl with Small Biz Thoughts, and this is another SOP video for managed service providers. Today I want to talk about timesheet approval, which is to say the process of approving the time entries within timesheets for all of your employees. Timesheets are critically important in a managed service business, or any business for that matter, simply because labor is the most important thing that you buy, and it can make a difference between being profitable and being unprofitable. The first thing you need to be successful in managing labor is a good PSA, a professional services automation system. Without a PSA, then you have to have Excel spreadsheets, or you have some other way of tracking time. Tracking time is critically important. A PSA will allow you to work in real time, and keeping track of your employees' time in real time allows you to manage the single most important number in your business, and that is billability. The billability of your technicians allows you to determine whether or not you're profitable, whether a job is profitable, whether a technician is profitable, whether a client is profitable, so forth and so on. It is the single most important thing you need to do, which is why everyone should have a PSA no matter what. It is absolutely critical to your business. So let's look at some of the details of filling out a timesheet. The first thing you need to do is figure out what is your increment of time. So do you want to measure in quarter-hour increments or 0.1 hours, which is 6-minute increments? How do you want to measure that? Whatever you want to do is fine. It doesn't matter as long as you do it very, very consistently. And then I recommend that you track all of your time between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Those are standard work hours. And that you have no gaps or overlaps. So when you're reviewing a timesheet for approval, you need to look and see for each day, did the technician take a lunch hour? Did they take breaks? Did they fill in all their time? And make sure that there's no gaps or overlaps. Next, you need to make sure that you have all of the right work types and all the information that's related to the individual time entry. Make sure all of that is correct. Was this job billable? Do we have the right work type in there? Were there deductions for taking a break, for example, or if something was not billable? Different PSAs are going to manage this differently, and sometimes you have to create very convoluted processes in order to make this work. I personally think that you should look very carefully at this module before picking a PSA. There's an explosion of PSAs out there right now. There's so many to choose from. But the truth is, there's only a handful that are really, really good at managing time, and it is the single most important thing you need to look at. Finally, the manager should approve these things or reject them one at a time, send them back to the technicians, make sure they've got all the information correct, and only when it's all correct, go ahead and approve that time card. Now, technicians often complain, oh, I don't want to fill out the time card. To them, it's just bureaucracy. But to you, it is the difference between being profitable and being unprofitable. If you think about the difference between 60 and 70% profitability, which are very common numbers, that's a difference of 4 hours a week. Now, if your effective rate that it costs you to have a technician is $75 or $80 an hour, that means it's $300 a week between 60 and 70%. $300 a week can make an awful lot of difference in your business. $1,200 a month, right? That is a huge amount of money, and it can make the difference between whether or not you're profitable this week, this month, this year. So review your policies for managing the filling out and the approval of time cards, and make sure that you get it right. For Small Biz Thoughts, this is Carl Polachuk, wishing you all the luck in your managed service business.